Hello and welcome to Learn a Trade. I am Kevin Tate, and today I'm at a location. I'm going to be removing this soda machine and this ice maker today. So looks like I'm going to need my my lift table and or my genie lift, and then I'm going to get started. I'm going to see if they still have the water hooked up so I can remove the or rinse out the lines before I disconnect. If not, then I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna have to cut and then plug the lines. But we're gonna get started. I'm gonna see if I can get a little more light and then start seeing about getting this figured out. So it looks like I got the soda machine to remove. I have this ice maker. Luckily the carbonator and the pumps are down here below. And then the bib boxes are down here. They don't really have a rack. They just have them stored in the cabinet here. So what I'm gonna have to do is, what I would like to do anyway, is I would like to disconnect these lines here, these tubing lines, and then rinse them through. I like to try to rinse them through to cut down on the leakage of the syrup. So I'm gonna try to see if I could do that. I'm not sure if they disconnected the water yet, but we're gonna see. Okay, so right now I'm gonna remove this ice maker. It's got these brackets right here holding it in on the side, so I'm gonna remove those brackets, and then that way it should be able to slide just fine. And then right over here I have the drain line for the ice maker. See, it goes down. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it goes down to the bottom of the soda machine, and then it connects up there. So I'm gonna end up removing this portion of it once I get down to the soda machine. And the inlet fitting is right here, and that I already removed that. And then just gonna roll up my power cord and then get these side brackets off, and then we can at least get this portion of it done. Okay, on this ice maker, before I take these down, I like to make sure that I have all the water drained out of them. There's a front cover here that pushes up and it pulls right out. This is the evaporator right here. So right down here is the water reservoir, and I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure I vacuum out all of the water out of there first. Okay, I have the ice maker removed, and now I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting this getting these lines cleaned and sanitized. Gonna end up putting them in this bucket, which has a mixture of water and sanitizer in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and purge all of these lines here. I think it's like 6 lines, so I'm gonna purge those 6 lines, and then that way this unit, because this unit has to be returned to the manufacturer, so you usually need to clean and sanitize the lines when it's going to be getting shipped back. And it's a good practice to clean and sanitize it anyway, just to be sure all of those lines are cleared out. So I'm going to do that and then get that set up now. Okay. Okay. Sorry about the noise, but it's a little noisy in here. But I just wanted you to see these valves are older style valve, and they're connected to the bib like this. They connect right onto the bib, and then this, excuse me, this valve right here, it pushes in, and then that's what allows the syrup to come through the tubing. And then when you're ready to release it, you just hold these two tabs and then pull out, and then the bib connector lifts right off. So usually what I do is I'll just kind of wet them a little bit in the sanitized water, and then I take this end off, this plug. It's like a plug adapter, and then I close it back, and then I'll try to allow as much of the syrup to drain out as I can. A lot of it doesn't come out because it's still stuck in the lines. And then this was a blood orange flavor, it says. So I'm gonna locate their orange flavor. And I'm gonna put this into the bucket, pull a little slack, let it sit down in the bucket like that, and then I'm gonna take my other bucket, and then it should start pulling. If that valve is any good, if the pump is any good, it should start pumping. So I'm gonna let that go ahead and pull through, and then I'm gonna do that with each of the lines, and then get those lines cleared out. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that here I noticed that when I press that lever in for this line to pump, it pumped briefly, but then it stopped. And now I noticed that they disconnected the CO2. So I'm gonna have to go and get my CO2 tank, and then put it back together. Put my CO2 tank connected in, and then that way I'll have CO2 so I could go ahead and sanitize these lines. Okay, so now I got the CO2 hooked up. I'm letting this pump through right now. Then I'm just gonna finish up the rest of the lines the same way. Then we should be on our way to getting this removed. I think you can hear the pump pumping. Yeah, so everything is on its way. The lines aren't very long, so that makes it a little more better to get it done. Okay, so now I have all of those lines sanitized through. Now I'm going to work on removing all of these pumps down here and disconnecting the carbonator and the lines. Everything's gonna come out of there, so that's what I'm gonna work on next. Okay, I have all of those lines removed. I have all of the pumps out. All I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna work on getting this getting this unit onto my genie lift, and then from there I'm gonna get it loaded onto my van, and then remove these brackets here because they said they wanted everything out. I'm gonna remove that filter right there, and then that should be it. Okay, I think I got a stable place to set the camera, so I'm just gonna work on getting this on now. There is a hole in the counter, so I have to be careful not to line up with that. Got my strap on there and should be able to guide it straight on. So you also have to kind of brace this. Okay. All right. I got it on now. 1 second. Let me just lift it up. There we go. Then I should be able to pull a little more. I think I'm caught up on. Let's see if I can get it like this. Give me a second. So what I want to try and do is get it sideways so I can have better leverage on it when I'm moving it. So I kind of want to turn it this way if it's possible. I just wanted to make sure I was clear of that hole first. Just little by little. Just little by little. Okay. You just really got to try to take your time with these so that, the worst doesn't happen. And then there's no injuries. So I just want to make sure I'm clear of everything. It looks like I'm clear of the hole that's in the counter. So I'm just going to try to turn it a little at a time and then get it on there. All right. All right. So got that moved. Hopefully you can see that on there. Not too sure. Oh yeah. There you go. So I got that on there. That was that hole I was talking about. I wanted to make sure I was clear because if I get stuck in there, sink down, that sucker's gonna tip, you know. So we're good right here. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out of here and load it up, and then I can clean up and we'll be all done. So that's all I got for now. I hope this was a interesting video for you. Just removal of a soda machine and ice maker. Okay. Just a little recap on this call here. This removal of the soda machine. I just want to go over like how this call came through. This call, it came in to me this morning, and it just said that there was we needed to remove a soda machine, a 6 flavor soda machine. So I'm glad I had the genie lift with me on my van, because I noticed that. Um, Let me see if I could pull it up on my phone here. Yeah, I want you to see if you can tell. Um, you can see where they took a picture, because we always ask them to send us a picture of the equipment that they want us to remove. And this is the picture that they sent. Okay, so you could see that they took a picture of the soda machine and then they cropped it so that the ice maker wouldn't show, because they knew that would be an extra charge. So when I got here, I noticed the ice maker on top of the soda machine. So, you know, the only thing to do is to go ahead and remove the ice maker. So I didn't make a big thing of it. I just went ahead, used my lift, my genie lift, to get the ice maker off, and then I removed the ice maker. But the thing is like, if you're doing this as a business, um, everything costs. Everything costs. So um, and they knew that, and apparently they tried to pull a fast one and just show the soda machine, and then figure that they would get the soda machine out of the way without getting the extra charge or whatever. But whatever they thought, I don't know. But I I had to call my dispatcher to let her know that we're gonna need to charge on an extra fee for removing the ice maker. So always remember that, like, you don't have to make a big thing about it. You can you just, when you invoice the call, you add in the removal of an additional piece of equipment, because that all takes time. I had to um, disconnect the ice maker, the inlet line, and the drain line. Um, Undo the brackets on the ice maker, and then remove the ice maker with my lift table. And then from there, that's when I was able to start the actual job. So from that time to the time I started the soda removal, that's going to be billable. So that was just something I wanted to come back on and let you all know about that, because if you're new in this industry, these type of things happen. You just have to be aware of it, and then know how to handle it. So that, for me, that's the best way. There's no use in arguing or anything like that, because um, like we used to say back in the day, when I first started in this business, the power is in the pen, because back then we used to write up our work tickets and our invoices. We would write them up, but now everything's electronic and stuff, digital and stuff like that. So, now the power is in the invoicing, so now that's going to be a billable charge. So I just wanted to, you know, inform you all on that also. And I hope this was useful. And you got to see a couple of different things with the working with the lift and trying to maneuver it and stuff like that to get it off of the counter. So, hopefully this is useful to you all. And I thank you all for watching again. I thank you all for your support, and I appreciate you. So we'll talk to you soon. Stay well and be blessed.